Morning. Let me pause this. All right. So I've been thinking a lot about how I'm gonna keep going here, and now that I've recorded a lot of those vocals, I'm going to kind of switch it up, and so as not to bore you, but to use my time wisely as well. I'm going to spend Saturdays kind of writing the follow-up album. And then what we'll do on Sundays is work on Gravity of Youth. So today, we're going to jump back into the song I was working on Sunday. And throw in some bass and see where we could go from there. Let me get y'all set up here. And then depending on how much time we have left, might throw in some extra guitar, maybe work on some more lyrics. Don't know yet. That's why it's a live stream. And if I'll try to remember to ask this a few times, if you're in here, please give me a follow, give me a chat in the chat. If you're chatting and I'm not responding to you, send me a message later, because I've been having some issues with that. So let's get started and see what we could do. We'll play in a bit here. I'm going to kind of loop it and hope that y'all follow along. Go back and watch if you really want some context, because I want to get as much done in as little time possible. So let's loop it here. I'm going to just rush it in on the guitar. Nice to turn the bass on. That's what we'll do. So let's scooch you back here. Get some runway and launch. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for that yet, so let's see what that does. Alright, so that one, let's listen one more time. I went and I tried to go and mix that just a touch. Kind of give it room to breathe. Alright, good enough for now. Let's move along to the next one. Loop it out here. See what we could come up with. Okay, let's see what we could do. Nope. Don't want to do it on that. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. You said, I said, you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You could be there when they're going good stuff. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. Once upon a time, I do a lot. Then you come and got to let your good sign. You burn out, never quite mine. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. You said, I said, you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You could be there when they're going good stuff. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. Once upon a time, I do a lot. Then you come and got to let your good sign. You burn out, never quite mine. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Okay, I think I've got something for the end for part of this. You could be there when they're going good stuff. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. Once upon a time, I do a lot. Then you come and oops. You could be there when they're going good stuff. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. Once upon a time, I do a lot. Then you come and got to let your good sign. You burn out, never quite mine. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. You could be there when they're going good. You could be there when they're going good stuff. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. Once upon a time, I do a lot. Then you come and got to let your good sign. You burn out, never quite mine. Go. Record that last little chunkity. Let's oops. Absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Alright, let's see what happens. But now I'm the unsung hero. Okay, so that's gonna be an octave weird thing, so we're gonna put that on some track. So then we'll record another one here of similar stature. Let's see what we got. You said, I said, you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates All right. So that's going to be like a weird little backgroundy thing. So we're going to still figure out the main bass part. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you... Alright, I think I got this too. You said... he says as he fucks it up. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, I said, you haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. You said, just trying to make some more room for the bass. You haven't had enough. They said, yeah, if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. Welcome to the stream. I said, you haven't had enough. They said, pop into the chat if you like what you hear, or if you hate it. I love that too. I think that that's good for that part. Let's go here and see what we can come up with for this Johnny. You could be good and they're going to get started. Don't want to hurt, but I kind of want that. What's it for the time? Do or not? Give me colors out. Give me that your first sign. You look around, never quite terrified. Don't stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the Okay, let's see. Let's just do a bit. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. It's a part time. Do or not. Then you come and I can let you feel sign. You go down, never quite go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. You could be good and then don't. God damn it. Fucking up. Okay. See what do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Okay. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Okay. Let's see how we sound after that. Absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Okay, so now we can just come over here. Got that. And we can paste that there. Yeah, we'll copy and paste that as well. And then all of that will go here. And then we'll go here. And it ends with this. So we'll do that. We'll cut the ends off. I'll probably have to redo it anyway, but maybe I could do something interesting with what I've already got. Okay, so now we've got the real fucked up bridge to deal with, because I have no idea how this is going to work. Maybe. let's just do it. Okay, let's take a listen here. for now. Still feeling like it's all messy, but if at first you don't succeed, you're gonna want time. Okay. Yeah, it's true. That's my secret plan. I'm gonna make it super annoying. I'm just gonna Clockwork Orange you. Alright, that gets the bass a little bit more precision there. You said, I said, you haven't had enough this yet. And if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. There's a heart you need to break, go break it. Will you be there when the going gets tough? Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want that. Once upon a time, you and I, then you told me that I didn't like the first sign. We were out, never quite mine. Go and skip it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Who said I said you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. Will you be there when that going gets tough? Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want rough. Once upon a time, you and I, then you told me that I didn't at your first sign. We were now never quite in line. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Yes, because I have weird resonances with that I need to deal with. Anyway, this is almost it. So I know you've been pretty much listening to it the whole time, but we're just gonna go front to start without me fucking with it and enjoy it for what it is. Can't be said with words alone. Stand and step up to the altar. Join the fire. Silently judging from the views. Clearly I lied about the fucking. You haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. If you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. Will you be there when that going gets tough? Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want rough. Once upon a time, you and I, then you told me that I didn't at your first sign. We were now never quite in line. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero. Enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. But if you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. Will you be there with both? That's the thing. Like, so I like to try to get it to sound right when I do it, because you can't do it, fix it well. I mean, like, you could, when you're mixing it, you could do a lot to it as well. But and that's kind of what I'm doing. But honestly, I'm trying to get the sound right as soon as possible so that it's easy once I get to the end of it. Because I'm by myself and doing it by myself, I mean, I could probably not do it and be more exciting. But I didn't have much time left anyway. So I figured I'd try to get parts of it to sound how I would like it to sound, before I needed it to sound that way. So that's just what I'm trying to accomplish. But yeah, I don't know if it's programmer or musician. It's just the personality trait of, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I also hate trying to be perfect. So I try to do everything as minimally as possible because I can easily put way too much effort into it and just ruin it. So oftentimes what I'm looking for is just, what can I get rid of in the frequencies that helps everything else around it come out more. So it's less about any one thing trying to sometimes I know, like, I'm trying to figure out if I need to boost frequencies on something to try to get just a little bit more voice in that range, because I know that that's going to pop out. For example, like, part of the reason I'll go down and do, like, if I take everything off at around 250, I know 250 is about like, so if you're trying to, like, listen on, like, a laptop speaker or something like that, it doesn't easily get much real oomph down below that frequency range area around 250, 300. And so what I try to do with doing this is make sure that if I have the bass or something on its own, you can tell that it's there. It sounds terrible. But once it's all together, you can hear it much. You can still hear it. That can't be said with words alone. Stand and step up to the altar. To some extent, doing this, like, really helps clear up the distinction between the bass and the drums, because it's so easy for them to just start fighting each other, and causing a lot of problems. And then once, like, I have all of that balanced, I can come back in and move it all together to kind of really what I consider mixing to be isn't necessarily getting everything to the exact perfect sound on their own. It's blending everything together so that when I move frequencies together, they do what I want them to do, because I'm thinking of the whole composition as the mix, and, like, the idea behind getting it to gel together and having everything kind of within their frequency ranges and parameters be the right overall blend. When it comes to mastering it, that's when I can come in and adjust those things in tandem to more better sound. So I'm constantly just kind of listening for deficits and potential places where certain instruments don't feel as loud, and I'll kind of play through and listen and see what happens when I boost frequencies, take away frequencies from that instrument as well as other instruments. But for me, really the most important thing is like doing all this. Cutting boosting is almost pointless if you don't get the top end and the bottom end right. So 90% of what I actually do when I go to my final mix is I almost always remove all the EQ that I've done to the things, to the point of, okay, this is close to where I like it, but I'm also throwing on my high and low pass filter here, because this gets rid of all the unnecessary high and low end, and you could easily figure that out, figure out where it's going to sit. And sometimes you'll end up backing it off and giving it more of one way or another. But 99.9% of the time, you don't need the super highs and super lows for every single instrument. In that, almost always, unless it's one of the main things that sits in those frequencies, so the drums, the bass, and the vocals, you're pretty much always high and low passing, and that is the fundamental aspect of mixing, is getting your high and low filters set properly, and then also balancing. Like, to me, that's part of balancing the audio together and getting it to sound the right levels with the faders, is getting rid of all the unnecessary sound on the high and low end, setting the balance at that point. That's mixing 101. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Tomorrow we'll do some more on Defibrillator, and hopefully get through that, and maybe I can do some vocals on that as well. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I always appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you all later. I can play this out. Then I want to die trying. Songs are strong to say things that can't be said with words alone. Stand and step up to the altar, join the choir, silently judging from the pews. Who said, I said, you haven't had enough of this yet. And if nobody hates you, you might as well already be dead. If you got something to say, just say it. If there's a heart you need to break, go break it. you be there when that going gets tough. Don't wanna hurt, but I kinda want ya. Once upon a time, you and I, then you told me that you met your first sign. We were out, never quite aligned. Go and stick it where the stars don't shine. I was an absolute zero, but now I'm the unsung hero.